Mark Rogers, TV talking some UCLA football. We step on the recruiting trail with Mike Regalato from Gojo Bruin. We are in May,
Hello,
but we're
Mike.
looking back to April because, Mike, the Bruins had a pretty successful month of April on the recruiting trail.
Yeah, April started, and all of a sudden, bam, 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 commits. And it wasn't just the fact that they got several commits. I think they got 5 in the month of April. It's the fact that they got some excuse me, pardon me, really key commits. Let me just check this out. Since April 1st, they got 1, 2, 3, 4 4-star commits. They also had a 3-star offensive tackle, a 3-star running back, and even before that, you got a 3-star defensive tackle, an athlete, and a safety. So started off slow right before April, and then bam, 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 commit. And these guys are just they're guys that Bruin fans are already excited to be joining the program. It started with Cameron Jones, who's just a really athletic safety. He's out of Texas, and he's just he's just a baller who's just going to get better under UCLA's development and teachings. Because one thing that Jim Mora and Demetrius Martin, the defense backs coach, have been really good at is their secondary, recruiting, developing, and execution. It's just been fantastic in the Mora era. So that's just going to continue in the next couple seasons with guys like Jones. And then they also got Javon Hill, 3-star safety. So, right there, they're already stacked up. But then last Friday, they got Stephan Blaylock out of St. John Bosco, Josh Rosen's old high school. And this kid is just amazing, just athletic. He's a hard hitter. He has great hands. He can, if he's not swatting balls down, he's intercepting them. So already the secondary recruiting looks very good for UCLA. They also got one position that's been pretty up and down for UCLA is the wide receiver position, and they got a commitment from 4-star Kyle Phillips, and I think he's out of Texas. No, he's out of San Marcos. Kid just excellent in space. He's good in traffic. He has good speed. He can move around the field with ease, get around his defenders. So Bruin fans are really excited that they're getting a guy with that has a lot of potential. Last year UCLA did not do very well with a lot of their receiving their receiving core. A lot of drop balls, a lot of miscommunication. So hopefully that gets shored up in the next couple seasons. Excuse me. The big one that everyone was waiting for was a 4-star quarterback, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. It was between UCLA and Michigan. A lot of Bruin fans were pretty confident that DTR would choose Westwood, and sure enough, he did. I think it was a week from this last Sunday, and we're just very excited because quarterback recruiting has been a little up and down as well. It's like once they got Josh Rosen, there wasn't any backup plan. Was it last year, the year before, when they got Matt Lynch and Devin Monster? That was great because we got two really good quarterbacks in the same class. The unfortunate thing is that they weren't prepared, and they took a redshirt season in 2016, and probably could have used them because after going 4-8, after especially with Josh Rosen going down 6 games in, wasn't the best game plan, especially for the coaches. So, right now UCLA has Rosen and 2 really good quarterbacks as backup. But for the future, having Dorian Thompson-Robinson come in, that's just going to look, that it took some weight off Bruin's shoulders and gave him a sigh of relief because DTR is a freaking fantastic athlete. He's strong. He has good accuracy. A little innovative, and he's just an overall athlete. So right now, recruiting is looking really good early on. And just to compare it to last year, it was a little bit weak. There were a lot of decommitments for UCLA last year, and the Bruin coaches really had to step it up. pretty much the last 2 months, the last month before a National Signing Day, 2017. They got a good class, but it could have been a lot better. So far for the 2018 cycle, it's looking really good.
Thompson-Robinson rated the number 3 dual threat quarterback, according to 247 Sports. Blaylock and Jones both rated in the top 23 at safety, according to 247. Mike, I got to say, as soon as you spit out 4-8 last year, I almost jumped on you and said they at least won 5 games. Like UCLA went 4-8 last year. They sure did. They sure did go 4-8 and 2-7 in the Pac-12. That just can't happen again. I just can't imagine this program with the resources and with the talent on this roster that happening again. I think much better things are in store this fall.
Yeah, exactly. So recruiting's doing good. Let's just hope that the development, coaching can catch up, and especially with an all new offensive coaching staff, hopefully that changes, and the new guys that are coming in this fall, and a couple guys that have been here already, hopefully they get acclimated, a lot quicker, because they're gonna need guys that go out there and can make some plays. So yeah, you can only go up from here.
Mike Regalado from Gojo Bruin getting us set with UCLA recruiting and all caught up on the Bruins haul for the month of April. Mike, we appreciate it.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks for having me.